My sister called at 2 a.m. Mom's packing your things while you sleep. She's taking you somewhere you can't come back from. Leave now. Caitlin's name lit up my phone at 2:17 a.m., and I knew immediately something was catastrophically wrong. My older sister lived 3 states away and never called past 10 p.m. I answered and heard her breathing hard, panicked. Daniel, listen to me very carefully. Mom is in your room right now packing your things. I'm watching through the baby monitor camera I hid there last month. She's got a suitcase, and she's taking your passport, your birth certificate, everything. Dad's loading the car. They're planning to take you somewhere tonight, and you won't be coming back. You need to get out of that house right now. I was 17, and her words made no sense. I'd gone to bed 3 hours ago after a normal evening. Dinner with my parents, homework, television. Mom had kissed my forehead goodnight. Dad had reminded me about church in the morning. Nothing had been wrong. What are you talking about? I whispered, sitting up in bed. My door was closed, but I could hear movement in the hallway. Footsteps. The quiet sound of someone trying not to make noise. Caitlin's voice got more urgent. I've been monitoring them for weeks. They've been planning this since you told them you wanted to go to college instead of the missionary program. Daniel, they're taking you to that compound in Montana, the one run by Pastor Raymond. You know what happens to kids who go there. They don't come out the same. Some don't come out at all. My blood went cold. Pastor Raymond's Wilderness Reformation Camp was legendary in our church community. Troubled teens sent there for months of isolation and religious conditioning. Kids who questioned the church, who showed signs of worldly thinking, who needed to be broken down and rebuilt. Several families in our congregation had sent children there. Those kids came back hollow, obedient, and wrong. I threw off my blankets and grabbed jeans from my floor. Caitlin was still talking fast. I set up cameras because I knew something was off. The way they've been watching you, the private meetings with Pastor Raymond, the way Mom cries when she thinks no one's looking. They think they're saving your soul. But Daniel, that place is not a camp. It's a prison. Kids have died there. The church covers it up. I have evidence. I've been gathering it for months. But right now you need to move. Go through your window. Your car keys are in your jacket pocket downstairs, but you can't risk going down there. Run to the gas station on Maple Street. I'm already on my way. I'll be there in 6 hours. I pulled on my jeans and a shirt, hands shaking so badly I could barely function. This couldn't be real. My parents loved me. They were strict about church and faith, but they wouldn't send me to some prison camp. I crept to my bedroom door and pressed my ear against it. Voices in the hallway. Mom's voice, quiet and determined. We're doing this because we love him. Before he gets any worse. Before college corrupts him completely. Dad's deeper voice responding. Raymond said the first 72 hours are critical. No contact with the outside world. Complete isolation until he accepts why he's there. My stomach dropped. They were really doing this. My own parents were planning to kidnap me in the middle of the night and take me to some religious prison. I backed away from the door and looked at my second floor window. The drop was maybe 15 feet to the lawn below. Survivable, but I'd probably sprain something. I grabbed my phone, my wallet from my desk, and the emergency cash I kept hidden in a book. $300. Not much, but better than nothing. I opened my window as quietly as possible. The night air was cold against my face. I could hear them in the hallway still talking, making plans. Mom saying we'd be on the road before dawn, that I'd sleep through most of the drive, that the sedative the doctor had prescribed would keep me calm. Sedative. They were planning to drug me. My own mother had gotten a prescription to knock me out so they could transport me. The betrayal cut deeper than I could process. I climbed out the window and hung from the ledge, then dropped. Full story is linked below or on my channel.